Oh boy, I sure can't wait to get some FPS boosts in my favorite YouTuber, FPS Boosts. Hi there, FPS Boosts here. Today, I'm going to be telling you how to get 240 FPS in all of your games. FBI, open up! Welcome everybody, and if you've been experiencing some Call of Duty issues, error codes, fatal error codes, a bunch of other crap that, you've been getting from this launch, you've come to the right place. But make sure you drop a subscribe because I've got more videos on the way helping you to get your Call of Duty running nice and smoothly, error code fixes, all sorts of fixes. I've already got a video up on my channel, so if these ways didn't help you fix your Call of Duty, then go check out that video as well. But I'm going to be covering some of the unique ways that you may not have already tried, but there may also be some that you've already tried, so I recommend you watch the whole of the video. I was jumping straight into it. Come down to your Windows settings, and you want to go to apps. You want to scroll down until you come across all the Microsoft Visual C++. Now, you may not have as many as me, and they may not be in the same order. Don't worry, that does not matter at all. Basically, what you want to do is you want to click it, and if you can't click modify, then move on to the next one until you get to one where you can modify it, like this one right here. Click on modify, allow it, and click repair. Then once it's done that, close, and do it for all of these. You get down to all of them. Now, one or two of them may say restart your PC. Don't restart your PC until you've went through all of these, so you only have to restart your PC once. Now, a very important thing here to do is I don't even want to hover over it, alright? Do not click the uninstall part, alright? Do not, you're buggered. From that point, you're gone. You're a goner, okay? You're down man, you're a dead man, alright? Don't click the uninstall button. Also in here, don't click it either, alright? That's going to be very bad for you, like very, very bad. Don't do that, okay? Modify, uninstall. Good, bad. Got you? Good. Right, this next one is going to be getting a antivirus system known as Malwarebytes. This is a very secure antivirus system. A lot of people recommend I'm surprised if you don't have this. I reckon there's a decent amount of you that already have this. But what you want to do is you want to hit the free download button because we're not here to be paying. We're not here to be paying, are we? I know you're not. You've already spent £50 on a game and it doesn't even work. Basically, what you want to do is I don't need to do this. You know what you're doing. You want to click the install, download it. You know what to do from there. And once you've got it, you'll open it up. Time to load. Basically, what you want to do is hit the scan. And it's going to be as simple as this. It's going to start scanning your system, and it's going to wipe all your data, wipe all your games, wipe everything, and you're going to have absolutely nothing from this. All jokes aside, it's not going to do any of that. It's just going to clean all the bad shit out of your PC and, get it nice and smooth. And may resolve some of the errors you've had in Call of Duty. And it'll also give you a nice little FPS boost on the side. I mean, hey, that's all it is, a little FPS boost. Check out the rest of the content on this channel. Now, for this next one, if you already had an antivirus software, before you downloaded the one I just told you to do, then disable any sort of antivirus software you have, or any antiviruses, because that could be restricting you from certain files that are actually causing a problem. Me personally, I didn't have that problem. I just kept mine on. I did try turning it off, but some of you may have that problem, so I recommend trying everything, because you never know. Alright, if you want to get your Cold War working and do exactly what I tell you to do. Right, this next method is going to require you to go into your BIOS. Now, this is going to be quite simple. If you haven't fiddled around with any of the settings in your BIOS and they're all on the default ones, then this won't apply to you, so you won't have to worry about that. But if you have done anything in your BIOS whatsoever, I want you to reset it all to its defaults. For me, if I go into my BIOS and click F7, it will put everything back to its default settings. Make sure, if you're going to do this, to take a screenshot on your phone or something so that you've got all the settings, so if it doesn't work or anything, then you can quickly reapply all the settings on the BIOS and you'll be absolutely fine. Because you can have problems that are caused from it being overclocked, or if you've underclocked it, which isn't a thing you come across, but actually underclocking your GPU has actually been a problem solver. Some people, I've mentioned that in my previous video. If you want to go check that out, it's got a load of other methods that are going to hopefully help you out and get your Cold War working. But yeah, basically just reset everything in your BIOS to its default settings. You'll know how to do this. If you've overclocked stuff in your BIOS before, you'll know how to reset it to its default, so I don't actually need to show you that. So moving on to the next. Alright, this next step is going to actually be something physical that you're actually going to have to do your actual PC itself. Basically, what you want to do is pick it up and throw it out of the window. No. So actually, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna take out your GPU. Now, don't just, as I've said this, open up take off the front panel and yeet it out. Don't do that. All right. Turn your PC off. Turn it off from the power. Unplug the power. Make sure there's no power in it, and then unplug your GPU and stick it back in again. Basically, in a simple term, it kind of resets it, / cleans it up a little bit. Also, if you've got some compressed air, make sure you clean up the GPU a bit and clean up the slot that it goes into. Also, if this doesn't work, usually most boards are going to have around 1 to 3 slots in them. So try plugging in your GPU into another slot. You will get a decreased performance in your GPU, but it may actually solve the problem, as it may be a problem with that slot in particular if you're having a graphical problem. Which in my case is a graphical problem, which I'm still trying to solve to this current day. As time recording, I still cannot get into Cold War myself, despite all of these fixes I've tried to do with it. You may have the same problem as me, and I recommend doing one of the things that I've just told you to do, as it's happened to fix a lot of other people's problems. So if you know what you're doing and you're confident with taking out your graphics card, then do it. By all means, if you've got someone else, then get them to do it for you. Don't come complain at me if you've broken your graphics card. That's not my responsibility. And that is everything I've got for you today. So I hope you found something to fix your Call of Duty game. Make sure you stick around, because I'm currently looking at something that could solve an issue for a lot of people here and can identify a main problem, especially with an error code in particular. This error code corresponds to exactly what I'm doing here and can correspond to other of the error codes as well. So make sure you stick around on the channel for just a few more days now. Again, check out some of the other content on my channel. I've got more fixes, more optimizations, FPS increases for all sorts. So make sure you stick on the channel, and hopefully you find something that you like, and I hope I've been of help. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you later on.